Hi everyone, I just pulled my sweet mom van over on the side of the road because I was getting my coffee this morning and waiting in line. I had this thought process and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to pull over and we're going to talk about this. Before I forget it, before it slips my mind, we need to talk about it after I take a sip. Check it out. It's always been hard to be a mom. In all the centuries of life, galaxies, babies, I need more coffee words. It's always been hard to be a mom, ever since the history of mothering. It's really super hard nowadays. Here's why. Back in medieval times, people had babies. They didn't have 8 million people's opinions on what they should do at their fingertips. They just did what they felt was right for their kids. Maybe they went to the next village over and asked a doctor. Maybe they talked to their homegirl in a hut down the forest on her opinion. Nowadays, you just hop on the internet. It's confusing as hell. People have conflicting opinions, and you kind of never know what side you should be on. My air just randomly started working. I've been trying for days. This is great. Anyway, here's the thing. Thanks to social media, we never know if we're being a good mom or a crappy mom. If our kid is acting up at Target and we give them the butt whooping that they may or may not deserve, somebody's calling CPS. If I don't beat their butt, then I'm a neglectful mom who's raising a future felon who does what they want with no consequences. If I go and get a job outside of the home, away from my baby, I'm a bad mom because my baby doesn't have a chance to bond with me and is being raised by someone else. But if I stay at home with my baby, I'm lazy with no ambition. If for some reason I'm unable to breastfeed my kid, everybody tells me breast is best and I'm a terrible mom. But if I breastfeed and the baby isn't getting enough because something's wrong with my production, then my baby's not eating food. So confusing. To get my baby vaccinated, I've got a group of people telling me that I'm poisoning my kid and they're going to get cancer in 40 years. If I don't vaccinate them, then I've got a group of people telling me that I am spreading measles around the country. What? If my kid's really sick, do I give them Tylenol? Because some people tell me that Tylenol has a lot of chemicals, and in essence, I'm just putting chemicals into the baby's body and further poisoning him. If I don't give him Tylenol, then his fever keeps rising, he just stays sick. I put my teenager on birth control to ensure that if she does happen to make any sexual decisions, she's safe. I'm a bad mom promoting sex. If I don't, then she's knocked up at 14, a grandma at 29, because I'm only 29. Some people insist I must wear my baby in a wrap close to my body while doing chores and navigating the world. Some people insist best to put them down and give them their space. My point is, I have no clue what I'm doing. Notice that the more I ask people for advice or opinions, or the more that I read threads in which people are voicing their opinion, the more I question whether what I'm doing is right or not. No two children are the same. Everybody has their opinions of what they think is best, but that's just that, what they think is best. So you can't go off of what Cheryl in Tulsa, Oklahoma says you should do as far as breastfeeding your baby because it's your damn baby. Being a mom is the most challenging, rewarding, underrated job in the universe. And the more you listen to other people's opinions, the more you're going to think you suck at it. Your kid's not going to call you and be like, listen, I failed my math test today, and I got to be honest, I think it's because you stopped breastfeeding me prematurely. Mom, I'm not ready to move out. I know I'm 29 and it's time I went on my own, but honestly, I think it's maybe because you carried me around for so long in that Moby wrap thing. Maybe if you hadn't, I'd be ready to go. It's not going to happen. Your kids are going to grow up and they're going to be awesome. And all they're going to remember is that you love them and that you had fun with them. That's it. Be there for them. Be present. And that's what they'll remember. Or just do what I do. Flip a coin. Are we going to the doctor for this cut? Or are we just going to slap a Band-Aid on it? Pfft, Band-Aid it is.